This is the greatest day of my life in baseball. To be selected as the manager of an organization that I love so dearly. When Peter O'Malley offered me the job as the manager of the Dodgers, that was then when a dream became a reality for me. It was one of the greatest thrills of my life.
When Tommy Lasorda did replace Walt Alston as the Dodgers manager in 1977, the change wasn't hard to take.
The transition wasn't that difficult at all because we've all knew him, we've all been around him at one time or another, so him taking over wasn't really a big adjustment because we'd all know what to expect out of him.
What Lasorda expected was winning baseball, and right away the Dodgers played it, taking 17 of their first 20 games. Eventually, they outdistanced the Cincinnati Reds, taking the pennant with an attack that featured the long ball.
Tom Lasorda had asked me to go for a little more power. He felt that I could hit more home runs. I had tapered off from 21 to 74 down to, the teens. And he said, I want more power from you. I know you can do it. I said, okay, I'll reach back a little farther and see if I can drive the ball more.
In 1977, Garvey did hit more than 30 homers for the first time in his career, and he wasn't alone. That year, for the first time in baseball history, 4 players from the same team hit more than 30 homers, as Ron Say, Dusty Baker, and Reggie Smith all reached the mark.
In any high point in your life, and that was a high point in mine, as well as I'm sure the others as well, doing something that had never been done before. And you're talking about a 130-year history of Major League Baseball. We were the only ones to do that. It was a great feeling, and I'll always remember that.
Lasorda, too, will always remember his first playoff series as a manager, when the Dodgers faced the Phillies. The visitors won the first game at Dodger Stadium, but the next day, Dusty Baker came to the rescue.
I just remember that taking a deep breath and just telling myself to relax and concentrate. And actually, I was thinking something that Jim Gilliam had told me, and I try to practice this now. Jim Gilliam says, Dusty, in a tight situation like that, he said he told me that the pitcher's in trouble, not me.
And Baker trying to put the Dodgers ahead. 1-2 the count. Hit well to left field. Might be gone. Back to the wall. Grand slam home run, Dusty Baker.
So it was off to Philadelphia for the rest of the series. And in Game 3, the Phillies took a 5-3 lead with 2 outs in the 9th inning before the Dodgers turned things around.
The one I remember the most was the one against Philadelphia. I don't let the people bother me because they start clapping and making noise because that's supposed to be the last out. That helped me to concentrate more and build down more and just try to make good contact, put the ball in play.
A 2-strike pitch, fly ball deep left. Luzinski going away back, and this ball is trapped by Luzinski. It's a double for Matty Mota. Gets away, coming in to score Davalillo. It's now a 5-4 ball game, and this game not over yet.
Not over yet indeed, as 2 batters later, Bill Russell completed one of the Dodgers' most miraculous comebacks.
Lopes is running a base hit to center field, and Davey Lopes is going to score, and the Dodgers have taken a 6-5 lead in the 9th. What a comeback by the Los Angeles Dodgers.
A day later, 20-game winner Tommy John beat the Phillies' Steve Carlton 4-1 in the rain. And the Dodgers had wrapped up their second National League pennant in the last 4 years. From there, it was on to the series, where the Dodgers renewed an old rivalry with the New York Yankees. 14 years earlier, the Dodgers had swept the Yanks, but this time New York came out on top in 6 games, led by Reggie Jackson.